Oh yeah, here we go. We got Seth freaking Rollins. What a segment last week, him and CM Punk going face to face. I will say I'm getting a little repetitive of his World Heavyweight title run, but he does got the drip.
Welcome to Monday Night
Rollins. Same old thing.
Oh, sing it, Des Moines, sing it. Because I am a visionary.
I can't wait for CM Punk to, you know, really cut Seth Rollins up into pieces when he gets that opportunity to on the mic. I can't wait for their next face-off. I don't think it's happening, though, tonight. I am digging the glasses Seth Rollins is wearing. Those are pretty cool.
You know, Des Moines, things around here have been heating up for this Iowa boy. And after my little confrontation last week, I am feeling more motivated than I ever have to continue to be the best world champion in this entire industry.
Like, I will say, like, I'm not going to take anything away from Rollins.
2023
definitely one of the best on the mic.
See what we do in 2024.
It's just, I don't know, I'm ready for a new champ.
And that starts with day one when I defend my World Heavyweight Championship against Drew McIntyre.
I would have loved to see McIntyre with the World Heavyweight title.
But at Crown Jewel, Drew gave.
Here we go. But I really do want Broken Dreams to come back already. Hey, he's got jeans on. No skirt this time.
2 weeks from tonight. It is Monday Night Raw. It is.
I love this heel turn by Drew.
San Diego, California. Seth Rollins will defend the World Heavyweight Championship against Drew McIntyre. And the January 1st date is interesting, Wade, because Seth Rollins hasn't been pinned in a one-on-one match since January 3rd of this year. Closing in on a year since Rollins has been pinned.
Seth stripping off the bling, getting into fight mode. You have to be prepared when the Scottish Warrior has you in his sights.
Oh yeah, he is friggin' not losing sight of Seth Rollins, that's for sure.
Now, before you even open your mouth, I want you to know I haven't forgot that little headbutt from a few weeks ago, so tread lightly.
I'm not here to fight Seth. We've got our match at day one set. I'm here to tell you that I am proud of you. There's so many people back there turning a blind eye, kissing arse when it comes to CM Punk, but not you. You walked out here, you looked him right in the eye, you told him the truth, exactly the way it needed to be said, and that, my friend, is a real leader. And look at you.
I like how Triple H does that with, like, wrestlers. Like, he plants seeds so that later on, you know, we can get something.
In front of basically your whole
I do like
crowd
that.
right now, all singing your song.
They're not even singing it.
Probably feels pretty good, doesn't it?
Well, at least not on
World
point.
champion, you get to go home, spend it with your family, and that's been the case for you for years. And recently I've been in a lot of reflection. I've been talking a lot about my family, the sacrifices they've made, because I had a chance to go home not long ago, and I started to see things I didn't like so much. I started to feel a certain way. I started to feel guilt. I started to see my family members getting older. I started to see my dad getting older. And after 16 years, for the first time ever, I questioned, is this all worth it? This is something I felt that you couldn't understand, you couldn't possibly relate to. But you can. There's somebody in your household, somebody you share your life with. Your wife is in the exact same position I am, all the way across the world, chasing this dream, doing whatever she can to make it happen, sacrificing every single week and sacrificing that time with her family.
Speaking the truth.
And you've been part of those difficult conversations. And the good conversations, you know, man, I wish I could make this wedding back home, but there's a big show coming up and I can't let the fans down. And then the difficult conversations, when a family member gets sick.
This is McIntyre's gotten so good on the mic. Like, I love this new side of him.
Her dad. And all we want to do is be by their side and hold their hand and be there for them when they're going through it. But they tell us, don't you dare come home. You keep chasing that dream and you make it happen. And that's exactly what we did. But then suddenly they're not here anymore. Seth, look me in the eye.
You could tell, like, what he's saying is all genuine,
I don't want your title. I need your title. I need that validation. I have to know all these sacrifices were worth it. I have to know the hurt that I caused them was for nothing. And I'm willing to hurt you for everything. I will do whatever it takes to take that title from you at day one.
I would love for McIntyre to win the championship, but now with, you know, CM Punk back, like, Rollins has to keep this championship.
Drew, here's the thing, man.
He's got to keep that belt.
I don't think we really know entirely how to feel about it.
We've already teased the World Heavyweight title being on the line for Punk and Rollins for me.
Because you say stuff like that, I want to take it to heart. I want to believe you. But as of late, your actions and your words, they haven't lined up. So I don't know whether to believe you or call you out on your crap. But I'll tell you this. I respect you, because after I beat you at Crown Jewel, you came to me, you told me you were gonna find a way back, you were gonna work your way into another opportunity at my World Heavyweight Championship, and you've done that. But I want to know, Drew, as much as you need this, what makes you think the outcome this time is going to be any different?
I want to know how they're going to do this.
You
can't have McIntyre lose clean. You can't.
You're willing to cheat. You're willing to lie. You're willing to hurt people. You're willing to take shortcuts. Is that what it is? Yeah, you've changed in that regard, but in many ways you're the same, because you still want to point the finger at everybody else. You still want to shift the blame. Yeah, Drew, you'll do whatever it takes, right? Whatever it takes, except for the one thing that you need to do to be a world champion. You need to take responsibility.
I was gonna say accountability, but same thing.
You need to look yourself in the mirror. And you need to face the hard reality that the only person keeping Drew McIntyre from being a world champion is Drew McIntyre.
It's those bagpipes. We need to bring back Broken Dreams.
I stood in this ring last week. I looked a man right in the eye and I told him I hated him. I meant that. I'm looking you right in your eyes, and Drew, I don't hate you. I pity you.
big words there, Rollins. Big words. This is actually a pretty good segment, though, I will say. I love the storytelling here.
I'll see you in a couple weeks.
I'm really liking where, you know, this arc is going with Drew McIntyre. Like, they're really building this side of him.
Well, McIntyre went after Rollins, and Seth fighting back now, and that kick drives McIntyre
he botched.
to the outside, and Rollins is not done yet, and Seth Rollins takes out McIntyre. And Rollins now in a fight.
McIntyre went for that Glaswegian kiss once.
Oh, no.
Rollins was wise to it, but however, McIntyre just too strong and perhaps too motivated.
And now McIntyre begins the assault on the champion.
I look like a man that needs your goddamn pity.
Woo! I love the intensity we're getting with this side of McIntyre.
When Rollins said he pities Drew McIntyre.
Now we're witnessing the physical embodiment of the tortured soul of Drew McIntyre.
And McIntyre.
This is only
Alabama slam onto the steps.
Damn.
A massive statement from the former champion.
Honestly, I love this storyline because Rollins can add so much to somebody's character, somebody's arc, and I feel like we're going in a really interesting direction here with Drew McIntyre, and I am all for this, you know, aggressive side, this heel run for McIntyre. What a segment.